My name is Tejaswin and I am born and brought up in Chennai. I came to know about FIITJEE in my 8th standard when the FIITJEE exam was conducted through my cousin. I wrote the FIITJEE exam and got into FIITJEE by a classroom program for 2 years. FIITJEE has a pan-India presence, plus it had a very good system of conducting tests such as phase test, mid-phase test, quizzes, CPPs and so on. You will get used to the objective-oriented system they are using now in IITs these days. And it really is an institute which is fit to join by everybody. 65% was my scholarship amount in my when I joined 8th standard, but I trained for my 11th standard FIITJEE by joining FIITJEE in 9th standard and 10th standard. I worked a lot in 9th and 10th in first to obtain scholarship in 11th, and I got 100% scholarship in 11th. The classes were really good. People there were both friendly and competitive, and it will make you feel as if you're in home. At the same time, it gave the moral boost what you needed. And AITS and RTBF, these papers helped me really a lot. They help you to know where you stand in All India position, All India scenario. The FIITJEE teachers were really lucid and they elaborated the concepts properly. A student cannot ask more than that, and we could really catch them at any time we want and ask them our personal doubts. The test analysis sessions were also very good, and they highlighted our weaknesses and strengths, and so we could concentrate on weaknesses. The quizzes, CPPs and phases were very helpful. By conducting regular mid-phase tests and phase tests, the FIITJEE ensured that I lose my fear of exams. It also helped me to see where I stood in the inter-FIITJEE level, and the daily quizzes and CPPs were very good, and solving them gave me immense confidence and self-belief. FIITJEE's system of grading a student based on the phase tests and mid-phase tests was very helpful. Like I said, it helps you understand where you stand at the inter-FIITJEE level, and the AITS papers help you to know where you stand in the All India level. And solving both the AITS and RTP papers were very immensely helpful. And the systems were you can ask doubt to your teachers anytime you want. They are in the centers at 24 hours. So it was really helpful for me to know that such a system exists. Before joining FIITJEE, I was just an ordinary student with extraordinary dreams. I dreamt of joining IITJEEs, but after I joined FIITJEE, my confidence level was immensely boosted. I realized that even I could crack IITJEE with some decent rank through hard work and confidence. FIITJEE boosted me in these aspects where I really needed them the most. The AITS papers, GMP and RTPF are very helpful for any student who is aspiring to crack IITJEE. Plus, it has a lot of good concepts and good questions that were not found in any other book or was immensely new, and it really helps a student a lot to understand these concepts. Cracking a AITS paper, you really learn some 40 new concepts, and it was really helpful. At starting, in 11th standard and up to 12th mid, you concentrate on several books, because the more the questions you solve and more the type of questions you solve, it will be very good for you to help, to crack IITJEE, as you will be doing with the familiarity of the paper. After you get into 12th mids, you have to concentrate on a single book to ensure that you completely study all the things which are in a single book, and to complete the preparation properly. With a kind of institute like FIITJEE, it is very sufficient for you to join FIITJEE itself. But if you have any weaknesses, you know your weaknesses and strengths, and if you have any weaknesses in particular subject, I would advise you to, if you have any opportunity or chance to join any other institute, I would advise you to go forth with it. But it should be careful that you should not lose your time and the curriculum already allowed to the FIITJEE. Many people these days are very knowledgeable, and I would suggest that if you are a good student, bright student, joining FIITJEE at 11th standing would be really helpful. But if you are an average guy, I would prefer you to join from 9th standard itself, and it will help immensely boost your confidence and build you to write FIITJEE and such exams. You have to check, and there are many institutes claiming some ranks these days, but any institute like FIITJEE, which has All India presence and which has seen very good standard results in the last years, is believable. It is my immense pleasure to say that it was FIITJEE which transformed me from an average guy into a student who could have the confidence to crack IITJEE. Whatever the hard work, the determination, sacrifice, everything I did was it was through FIITJEE's help only. And I would advise many other students who are aspiring to join IITs to join FIITJEE itself.